Hey besties, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you all how I installed this beautiful wig from Unice. So the lace was more so transparent than HD, but I still liked it and I still could work with it. They sent me a lace band. Love the lace band, very soft, very stretchy, and it doesn't hurt to wear when you go to sleep. They sent me some lashes that I would actually wear, some wig caps, and a brush that I actually end up using. They also sent me this beautiful pink robe, and I decided to put it on because it was super cute. Let's get into the install though. First, you want to start off with some cornrows. My cornrows are a little months in, so don't mind me. And a wig cap, and you're going to cut both of those ears out. The glue I will be using today is called Boldhold Active. I did start off using Ghost Bomb, but I had to make the switch and I don't regret the switch at all. The ball cap method is basically to give the scalp illusion. Some people do it, some people don't. Sometimes I do it, sometimes I don't. But when I do it, I like to put glue on it because it just gives it that extra firm hold. And you don't need a lot of glue for this. You're not gluing away. You just need about 2 layers, and then you can add a little bit of got to be spray or a little lace spray just for more of that firm hold. Any lace glue that is white, you want to always wait till it turns clear to do your next layer. Like if I was doing 3 layers, I will wait until that second layer turns clear. Make sure everything is completely dry before you cut the cap. Today I've decided to use shears instead of a razor blade, and I've noticed that shears also have a very sharp cut just like a razor blade. So if you just need to know what kind of scissors to use for stuff like this, I recommend shears. And don't forget to go in the back, cut your cap in half, and then tie it up. Only in the back. Make sure you don't cut off any hair back there, but it just helps give the cap that extra tightness and protection. I do cut the clips out the inside of the wig because I just feel like it's less bulky and more comfortable. And now I'm using the brush they sent me and putting some foundation inside the wig along with some tinted lace spray just so the lace can look more like my scalp and look more natural. The color of this wig was everything. When I wear this to work the next day, everybody is like, oh my god, the color 10 out of 10. If you're looking for a new color, not black but something still very vibrant, this is the go-to color. This wig was a 13x4 frontal, so I didn't have to do a lot of ear cutting, so I actually liked that. It didn't really bother me as much. Now I'm just combing the hair back, and I'm going to press comb it back so that when I'm getting ready to cut the lace, glue and everything like that, no hairs will be in the way. So I'm going to use Boldhold Active again to install the wig. Basically, you want to do about 3, 4, or 5 layers. Whatever the occasion is depends on how many layers you want to do. But you want to let every single layer turn clear. And do not use a blow dryer when using lace glue. Just let the glue turn clear, okay? The glue dries itself. All you're doing when you're using the blow dryer is drying the tackiness out. You want to make sure whatever you're using to smooth out the glue is very clean because you don't want that to get in the way of your installation. And basically, you're just smoothing the glue out to make sure there's no big clumps or lumps of white glue. A lot of this video is not in real timing. A lot of it is sped up. So just make sure when you're installing this, you're taking your time. No matter what you're doing, you're taking this time because it can be a process. When applying the lace onto the glue for the install, you want to make sure that you pull it from the middle. You don't want to pull the wig from the sides because then it's going to be ripples and it's going to be very unleveled. You want to pull it right from the top and then you want to work on the sides. For that extra firm hold, I'm going to go on with the black bottle of even lace spray. I just like this better because it just gives it more of a firm hold. Now, after this, you can go in and blow dry the glue, the lace, whatever you want to say it, because now it can get completely dry. I'm gonna go back in over any parts I missed and just do the same thing with the same amount of layers just so I can make sure all the lace is on the same page. Now you want to comb through all that gunk, all that glue and spray buildup just to make sure once you put this lace band on, it's going to be flat. Some people pull their edges out before they cut the lace, and some people pull their edges out after they cut the lace. Me personally, I don't have an exact steps. It just depends on what I'm feeling like doing. So today I felt like pulling the edges out before I cut the lace because I knew I wasn't doing super dramatic edges. I really was doing no edges, just two little baby hairs on the sides. Since the lace didn't go past my ears, I didn't have to put the lace band all on my ears and everything. I didn't have to go through that pain because it doesn't even go over my ears. So I just put the lace band behind my ears, tied it up in the back. And you want to try and get a almost thin lace band. You don't want to get too much of a thick one because it's not really settling in where the lace is. So I wanted to do a side part, but I also wanted to do a no part illusion. So I went in with a little bit of both. For the part, I only used a tiny bit of a lighter concealer, and I didn't really pluck the part as much. My favorite part during wig installs is the part where you're going in and getting the wig as flat as possible. You want to go in with your wax stick and your hot comb, and you want to do that on the sides of your parts and the layers going up to your parts. Now, when you're hot combing curly hair, you don't want to pass it all the way through. Just do that beginning and then take the hot comb out of the hair because you don't want to kill the curls. So when I cut my lace, I cut in sections first and then I go across and cut the actual lace. And again, I will be using shears because shears do a really good job cutting the lace. Now you want to make sure you don't cut too far back, and you also want to make sure you don't cut too far forward. So you want to make sure you cut just the right amount of lace. Now, y'all know I'm off for the imperfections. So right here on this part, I did cut a little too far forward. I should have went back and cut the lace some more, but makeup helped me a little bit to try to like still blend the lace. I wanted y'all to see the wig in low light so bad, and it was so beautiful. It gave, y'all. It just gave. I just love it. And I wasn't even done, y'all, okay? So here goes the hardest part for me, which is the edges. And I will not lie to y'all, I definitely did slap on the edges because I was just like, nobody's gonna see them anyway. I tried to do my best, but my spritz bottle was not working. I don't know what happened to it. So I had to work with Got to Be, and it was just even more of a disaster. So the edges came out mid. For this kind of texture of hair, which is water wave, I just use water, some leave-in conditioner. Some days you can use mousse or like a curling gel, but it's never too much that's needed. You just wet it and you're good to go. I do want to say that us that have been practicing these installs, we literally sit here and think that the lace is going to go away. It's going to melt as best as you can get it. But lace is lace. We're literally putting a fabric on our head. So don't be too hard on yourselves with these installs. Keep going and you'll get better. But thank you all so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, share. Bye. Love you, besties.